It's the John Pricci Express Bet Bankroll Play every day here on 104.5, the Team ESPN Radio, outside of the dark day on Tuesday. And John joins us, as always, here on Big Board Sports. Good morning, John.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you today?
We are phenomenal. We're hoping the rain clears out of here, and we got a beautiful day in Saratoga, post time at 1 o'clock. And boy, how close were you yesterday in the feature of the honorable miss. Chad Brown gets in there with Paula's Silver Lining, and you had Finley's Lucky Charm, and Chad wins, what, by a neck?
Roger, you really know how to hurt a guy. I gotta tell you, she's holding her off, and, someone on TV made a very good point that when the third filly ranged up alongside, it kind of goosed Chad's horse to make that final surge. But you know what? I'm not a jockey knocker. I mean, these are the bravest, underappreciated athletes in the world, okay? But Brian Hernandez, that's not the way to ride a speed horse. You gotta open up a little space. You gotta make whoever's chasing you work a little bit to catch up with you so that you can hold it. He rode his filly like he was 3-5. I mean, she was 3-5 in my mind, and she was very overbet. But, you mentioned it, Raj, the bankroll play. We did get beat. It was a very tough beat, but we made a $21 profit on the day. And I think, as a matter of fact, I'm just keeping a running tally here. Made 3 bets, and one won and one ran second. And right now we are plus $132.50. So at least today we'll get another free rattle at this thing.
Yeah, no question. And I want to let everybody know that the Express Bet Bankroll Play is up and will be up every day now on our website. So if you are listening right now and John is giving you exactly what he wants you to do with the bankroll play of the day, you can just go right onto our website, 1045theteam.com, and it'll be there for you to write down. And today, we go to the John Morrissey Stakes, John.
Yeah, well, we've also got a jump race today, but I know the fans are more interested in the flat event. We do have the Morrissey. It's a state-bred sprint for older horses going 6.5 furlongs. This was a skullbuster, Raj. But before we get to that, I do have to mention, after all, that the bankroll play is brought to you by ExpressBet. And whether you're at home or you're at the track, ExpressBet.com is your most convenient way to bet Saratoga. All right, back to the Morrissey. I could have gone 4 or 5 different directions, but I went in one. And that one is a speed horse by the name of Bustin' It, who's 8-1 on the morning line. I don't expect that he'll be 8-1, but boy, I've got to get 5-1 on this horse. I mean, this horse is in a very, very contentious spot. Now, here's what's up with him. First of all, trainer Robert Falcone Jr., who I believe is an upstater, as a matter of fact. But in any event, he really seems to have busted his whole card, because the 2 best recent races that this horse has run has been with Falcone as the trainer. He has 2 wins at the 6.5 furlong distance. 6.5 furlongs is a tough go, Raj, because it's not 3/4 where you can bust out of there and hope you hang on. And 7 furlongs is kind of a two-way street. You can bust out, open up a long lead, come back to the field a little bit, and then go on with it. Or, you've got time to make your move. But it's 6.5, man, you're running flat out all the time. And what you want at this distance is a specialist. Well, Bustin's had 5 starts at the distance. He has the 2 wins, as I mentioned. He was also second in another one, so I know he's going to like the trip. He's razor sharp. If anybody has access to a replay, while he was beating cheaper horses, you got to go back and watch his last race at Belmont, because he was a bullet out of there, and he was ridden with complete confidence, and he had a little bit left in the tank as he crossed the line. He's going to get some pounds from some of the major contenders in the race. He's got an inside draw, and maybe we can help ignite Manny Franco, who's been struggling a little bit at the meet. So that's what we're going to do. We're taking Bustin' It, but we're going to play this a little bit differently. I'm going to acknowledge some of those other horses that I was considering to win, and considering further, Rod, that two of these horses are 15-1 on the early line. The idea is that if we do win, we will get paid today. So here it goes. We're going to bet $40 to win on Bustin' It, which will really take care of all our ills for the day. And we will try to optimize and save at the same time. We're going to make a $5 exacta box using 4 horses. That costs a total of $60. Now, you folks can do this for $1. You don't have to do it for $100. I do. You don't. So the $5 exacta box with 4 horses will cost $60. The $40 to win, that brings it up to $100. And the 4 horses are, of course, Bustin' It. Then we're going to use the early line favorite, Weekend Hideaway, who just loves the spa as much as we all do. 4 wins out of 8 tries, but does carry that high weight and has the brakes in the rail. So that's kind of the knock on him, and that's the reason why you want to try to beat a favorite like that. Fish Trap Road showed extreme promise last year as a 3-year-old, went off form, and never really regained that form. But, Roger, this is the first time he's going to run with New York breds in over a year. And I think the turn back to his sprint and the lesser competition is going to help him wake up. He's 15-1 on the morning line. That's Fish Trap Road. And the other one is I Love Lulu, also 15-1. Trainer Rudy Rodriguez said, I screwed up last time. We tried to get away with it and run him at a mile. It didn't work, but we're cutting him back. We freshened him up. We're cutting him back. He has the right style for this race, Raj, because there's going to be a lot of pace in here. And he's got post 9. He's back with Irad Ortiz, who rode him to his 2 most recent victories. So they're going to reunite him with the leading rider at the meet. And he, too, is 15-1. So just to reiterate it all, Bustin' It, $40 to win. That's the 2-horse. And then we're taking a 4-horse exacta box of Bustin' It, Weekend Hideaway, Fish Trap Road, and I Love Lulu. Folks are writing it down. It's 1, 2, 6, and 9, and the 2 horses Bustin' It. And that's my trick for today. And
again, if you are driving around right now, you're at work right now, you're going, I need to, you know what? No worries. Just log on to our website at 1045theteam.com and the Express Bet Bank role play that John just gave you for $100. We do it every day outside of the dark day on Tuesday is there for you. There's a OTB right in Menands, almost within walking distance of WNYT, John. So, I'll be betting that 100 today and hopefully we come up big.
Well, hopefully we come up big is right, Rod. And as always, thank you for your confidence and for the use of the hall.
Keep up the great work, my man. You are on a roll here to start this season, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, and we'll have plenty to talk about because we're sitting on a big weekend with the running of the Jim Dandy Stakes on Saturday.
Oh, we sure are, and the Haskell's coming up at Beauty. And by the way, the Haskell draw is today. Some of the horses they're considering in there, and I know you're up against the 11:30. Irish War Cry, McCracken, Gervin, 2 from Chad, Practical Joke, and Timeline. That's an undefeated horse. We don't even know how good he is. Battle of Midway is coming from California. He ran very good with a tough trip in the Derby. And a horse, Paul Hentz, who also had a tough trip at the Derby. And this is another Todd trainee. The race is also going to be on either NBC or NBC Sports. Need to check that out from 5 to 6.
Sounds good, John. We appreciate it as always, and we'll talk to you this time tomorrow.
You got it, Raj. Take care.